Okay, everybody says they want to see what I do when I'm not racing. So we brought them into my little, this is my little hobby garage room where I keep my hunting, fishing shit. First of all, this is my boat. I bought, I don't know, a month and a half ago. When we found out we wasn't doing No Prep Kings, I had sold my boat about 3 months ago to a buddy of mine up in Illinois that's a walleye guide. So when we decided we wasn't doing No Prep Kings, I wanted to replace my boat. I want to fish, so I bought this. I think Brian's already scrolled around and got pictures of it and stuff. Nothing fancy, little 60 horse 4-stroke. It's a good little walleye boat. We're trolling. We've been fishing Twin Lakes right here by my house. We've been out twice. Caught 4 sawguy, 3 keepers, so I'm kind of tickled that little lake right there's got sawguy in it. I can run 1.5 miles down the road here, fish, don't got to spend a bunch of money. We filled this thing up with gas. We've been out twice and it's still sitting on full. So anyways, this is one of my hobbies right here. I'll be doing a lot of this fishing stuff. I like to get out on the water and relax. And then I got this. We bought this last October for deer hunting. It's my deer hunting buggy. I think it's got like 30 miles on it. It's a 2023 XP 1000. This is what Monza does in his spare time when he ain't racing. Brandon's in the shop working on shit and I'll be hunting and fishing. Got a foosball table over here, we can play foosball. This is eventually going to be my man cave. Got the Fairmont everybody's been seeing the video of sitting right here. We sure need to swap this for a 70 to 72 Chevelle. Somebody's got a nice Chevelle. We'd swap that for it. Car should be pretty fast. I'm just not a Fairmont fan. Car runs on E85, so we can cruise it anywhere. Run pump E85 in it. Motor made 900 on Henson's dyno. The motor alone. It's got a plate and a fogger on it. All Monza shirts, tumblers, boxes of tumblers, G-Ride, split bumper, Chevelle, hats. We got one camo hat left. Here's a couple pretty cool bucks. Just this very first time I walked in the woods with my crossbow, he's a mainframe 8 with split brow tines and an extra little kicker. But this is, I like this one. He's got 2 main beams on that one side. We killed him rifle season year before last. So that's a pretty cool little buck. This one here looked like he'd been hanging his ears in a barbed wire fence. He's a banded duck. Very first duck I ever shot. He's banded. Bottle of Captain Morgan up there. Got some trophies up here. There's 2009, 2010. We were the Mod Street champion. That was a race series Big Chief put on, small tire. There's a big tire trophy from when we went to California and raced, I think at Medford, or it might have been Sacramento. Cash Days Trophy, Pinks All Out, Cow Pasture Nationals we won. Believe it or not, at one time we won. We just hit a slump. So you see my can crusher? Made out of pistons. Anything about editing. Okay, here we go. Now we'll walk around back. Everybody knows we had a new stacker. We got this car, picked up the car. The stacker did not have a dovetail in it. It had 17.5-inch tires, so the transition from the ramp into the back of the trailer was a BITCH. We had to stack wood, jack the front of the trailer way high in there to get the car in and out, which ended up being a real cluster. It'd take us 30 or 40 minutes to load the car, so I traded the stacker back in and bought me a normal 34-foot enclosed with a dovetail to try and make life a little easier to get that low slung car in and out. So this is what we ended up with. And it's a nice trailer. It's just not a stacker, but we have, since we're not doing No Prep Kings, we don't have to carry as much shit. So when I leave to go do appearances, the longest I'm going to be gone is maybe 10 days, do 2 weekends. So as long as we carry one oil change, transmission fluid change and stuff like that, we're good. We don't have to carry 20,000 pounds worth of supplies. So I think this will work out. It's got the dovetail, the car will drive right in now. Like I said, we've downsized there. Everything I need is in here right now. So the golf cart will fit right here. No smart car no more. It's too wide. It would fit, but it would be that close on each side. So we're going to go back to a golf cart, single trailer that we can drive the car in and out of and not spend an hour loading it. And like I said, everything we need is right here. Nice trailer. It's not a stacker, but as y'all know, you've been watching Damon race with a pickup and a triple axle trailer, none of that fancy shit everybody else has got, and he's been kicking ass. That trailer and shit don't make you no faster. As long as we can get it to him from the track, we're good. Show you this. Step out there, we'll show them that. It's got a awning, electric awning. It's pretty cool. Never had one of these before. I don't know how well it'll work or if it's even wide enough to get the car under it, but if nothing else, we can put our little t-shirt booth underneath it.
A bit of shade at the track.
Shade is shade. Actually a pretty cool little deal.
It is. It's pretty big too.
So that keeps us from carrying a big 20 by 10 tent. I can carry my little 10 by 10. Don't got near as much stuff in the trailer.
It don't get no races though, does it?
It don't get no hurry, but you know what? I'm doing it holding a button. And there's that. So that's pretty nice little stereo. Hang on, let me turn this back on. And there's that. And I don't know if you can really see this or not, but my other stacker had this little puny ass electric jack. So when we were trying to pick the front of the trailer up high enough that we could get the Chevelle in and out, it kept shutting off because it didn't have no dang power. This one is hydraulic. This thing will up and down this trailer like it's nothing. So that's a lot better too. So it's a lot shorter than my toter, so it don't catch all that wind. I don't got to worry about 13.6 bridges anymore. To be honest, that was a pain in my butt. So that's what our rig is. We still got our toter. Got a nice enough trailer to do what we need to do. If for some reason we ever went back to No Prep Kings, we will be fine with this rig. And then there's the garage queen, as everybody calls it, the trailer queen.
Sitting outside.
Sitting outside because we are working on another car on the inside right now. Brandon was painting the engine bay and we didn't want to get paint on it. We are working for getting out of here next week and taking this car somewhere and having one of them clear brawls put on it, like from here down. It's got a clear brawl on it right now so that the rubber don't stick. We're gonna have the whole car done in that, just so we don't mess up the nice paint job. People are chomping at the bits for us to get out here and race this thing, but there's no need to get in a hurry now. We got all the time in the world. We got no deadlines, so I'm going to go ahead and do a few things like the clear wrap and this and that. It's going to prolong the life of the paint job, make the car stay nicer longer. Yep. Here's the golf cart. We've had this for 4 or 5 years. We used it the first year or two. We bought the smart car. This has just been sitting here. So we're going to break it out and start using it again. Like I said, them smart cars and stackers, they make what win races. That'll push the car just fine. That's going to what? It's going to be what wins this races right there. And I promise you, it's capable. Well, now we'll go in here and see what Brandon's been doing. So we found out a few weeks ago when we were racing this thing on TV. We were racing at Herc the last couple of races. When we raced Felicia and her Cadillac and shit, we were on 7 cylinders. We had already bought this motor, and Brandon was getting ready to change them out and went to pull the plugs out of that. Well, number 7 plug won't even come out. So it's melted the aluminum around the plug. So the car was running pretty good for 7 cylinders, huh, bub? I mean, hell, I've been driving it. It was still from 30-mile-an-hour roll, peeled back tires off of it. Which, I mean, it really wasn't missing, but it definitely got a hard hold on it.
Definitely got something going on with it.
So he's got this ready to go in. That's what he's been working on, all this. Well, I've been laying under the air conditioner.
Getting there.
So that's what we're fixing to do. We're gonna set the motor in tonight.
Got the new harness in there already.
It's got a new, we put an all new Holly harness in it, Brandon did. So we're cleaning her up, getting rid of some junky wiring, putting the real motor in it.
Probably gonna redo the intercooler and crap.
Got the Rosler 4L80 sitting there that's gonna go back in it. So if this thing ran this good with that motor hurt, this thing's fixing to fly with this motor.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put this one back on there at first. I don't think we'll need it.
He's always trying to regulate how fast I go.
No, I'm trying to regulate how many things you can break.
So that's where we're at. Brian will probably put the camera over there for some time-lapse shit, and we're gonna start working to getting this motor set in and get some cool shit filmed.